2 days ago, I wake up and I see some email from Stripe. Congratulations, you got paid $99. And this is basically a payment that I got for my first SaaS. Then I went on, I posted this on Twitter. It went kind of viral, as we can see. Today in this video, I want to show you step by step how did I get my first paying customer from day 0 to day 19. Let me show you how we did it so you can do the same. On March the 2nd, which is today is 23rd of March. This is the 21st day of the SaaS challenge. So we are still on this challenge. I decided to launch a SaaS in 30 days, build the minimal product in 10 days and distribute this in these 20 days. And in this video, we're gonna go through step by step. This video is divided to 3 sections. The first section is product V1, what to actually build in your product, how many features, how much time it should take you, how does it even possible to build a product in 10 days? Then we're gonna talk about the sales funnel. So getting someone from a visitor to actually paying you, all the process from a stranger to a paid customer. Then we're gonna cover how to get traffic, even if you don't have a lot of followers, and even if you are just starting out with marketing and you have no skills in marketing. Before we start, make sure to follow me because I share videos around how to build startups, how to build AI agents. And if you are looking to build your AI MVP, startup, or agent, you can send me a message on Twitter or LinkedIn and I can give you some guidance. How can we build a product in 10 days only? This section is divided to 5 parts. So in terms of features, the way I built my tool is to focus on one USP feature. What is a one USP feature? I have like a list of 10 features I want to build into my app, but I always ask myself, what is making me different from the current solutions? I'm looking at the problem that I'm trying to solve. Then I'm trying to think, okay, this feature is making me different, so therefore I'm gonna build it. Now, if we'll take a look at my current product that I built, my main focus here is to help people generate more content from their existing content. This is a tool I'm building for myself to help me save time from taking some of these YouTube videos that you're right now watching, repurposing them into LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, in all sorts of forms, short form, long form, threads. Whenever I decide on the features, I decide on, is it fulfilling my USP, my vision for this product? Like posting, scheduling, doing some of these things. I want to do this in some point, but this is not what making me different. So think for yourself, what is the one feature that is solving the problem in the best way for your customer, and focus only on that. And just as a side note, the focus on the product should be like 20%. You still don't have customers, no one is paying you. You want to build as minimal as possible to be able to show a demo. I'll talk about it in the how to get traffic section. The demos are going to be very important. So you want to build enough, not too much that you build for months, but then you want to have enough so you can show a demo, so you have something, you're not coming with empty hands. Then what I did, you want to have only one page dashboard. Don't overcomplicate this, make it as simple as possible. One page, there is nothing here to do actually. Like all you can do is upload a video, a URL, upload a file, and that's it. Like this is how you get started. There is no menu, no sidebar, no complications. The more simple it is, the faster I can launch features and build stuff. And then let's talk about pricing. So this is really important. So in the beginning, one of my SaaSes that I never launched, so I wanted to build everything perfectly. I wanted to add subscriptions, I wanted to add all the features and so on and so on. You know what was the result? I never launched it. Such a sad story, but I took the mistakes from not launching and applied this here. So there are 3 main benefits for fixed pricing. The first one, coding the subscriptions and thinking about the edge cases, annual, monthly, all these things that didn't even happen. You're starting to code this in subscriptions. Maybe you're using Stripe, maybe you're using PayPal. All these things is extra work, okay? And you might tell me it's gonna take me a few hours and so on. These few hours turn into a few days and maybe it will take you 3 days, okay? And then you didn't handle the whole edge cases and so on and so on. In terms of actually converting users, this is a much easier selling proposition. There is no commitment. There is no thinking about this. So right now myself, when I buy something for subscriptions, I'm trying to think long term. Am I gonna use this tool? Oh, now I need to cancel it in the next 30 days. There is a lot of friction, a lot of thinking to do. And because your product is still fresh, it's still like just a prototype, it's not really a functioning product, it's gonna be very hard to convert people on a product that is not ready yet. And the third one, which is for you, I didn't figure out my pricing yet. I don't even know what's gonna be my pricing. I'm not sure what's my value proposition. Just coming up with some imaginary pricing doesn't really make sense. So we're keeping the pricing very simple that we can evolve it along the way. And when people are buying one-time usage, they use it and that's it. We can change it later. Maybe we can upgrade them or something else, but this is much easier. So we can convert faster. It's easier to technicality to code this, and also it's easier for you to make decisions. So what I did is basically the simplest thing as possible. Okay, so you can buy minutes, you can use them, you finished, you can buy more. That's for now. In the future, of course, I'm gonna add a subscription factor. I don't know yet, like I still need to gather feedback. Maybe it will still be usage based. Maybe people are using this one time, paying for one time, and that's it. This is also a cool way to differentiate yourself. Okay, next is adding a sample. So as you can see, I showed you that once a user logged in, immediately they see nothing. They don't have all these videos. They have a sample video to show them a free sample of what the actual work is happening. So they see all this dashboard, they see a sample here, they see the end result of what they should expect, and this gives them some kind of an idea of what to do. Next, if they wanna use it, and if they wanna generate content, they need to buy pricing. And I actually forgot to mention this. There is no free credits. The only thing is that there is a free sample video. If someone is interested, they have the problem, they have the pain, they will go and they will pay for it. I tried free versions, I tried free trials. When you market your tool, there is a lot of curious people that might not be relevant. What I'm looking for is people that have the budget to pay me, have the pain, and they want to solve it. And most of the times when you give free versions, people are just curious, try your tools, they find some bugs. It gives you a lot of noise. And what we want, especially when we build a SaaS, which is the hardest business model out there, we want to be able to focus on the right tasks. And these free tiers, just adding some noise. Now, something that I'm gonna try is once a user is signing up and I identify them as non-curious person, aka they are someone that they can actually use my tool and it will be useful for them, I'm gonna give them free credits just to try that, get them on a feedback, and from there improve my product. Because the product is still fresh and new, I do want to give free samples, but to the right people. To summarize this part, you want to build V1 as fast as possible. You want to add your core features, you want to add payments, no free trials, give some sample that people can play with to show the results your system is providing. And we also want to have fixed usage pricing, so we don't need to overthink about all the plans, and it's much easier for us to get started. Basically, this page is the simplest page as possible. There is only hero section, there is a promise here, there is some social proof, there is a minimal demo, there is a few words about what the app is doing, and there is a Google sign up. So what happened is I did build the full landing page. I added FAQs, pricing, all the structure that you see on other websites. If I want to move fast and I want this page to actually convert, I need to move to each section of the page. I need to optimize it. And this again might take me 1 to 2 days until I decide to take decisions. As I'm mentioning, in this challenge, I wanted to move fast, and to move fast, I need to focus on the 20-80 of building a SaaS. And by the way, if you don't know what is the 80-20 rule, it's basically, it says that 20% of your actions are leading to 80% of the results. The 20-80 of the landing page is the hero section. And within the hero section, the 20-80 of this landing page is the promise. So honestly, I'm still playing with the promise. I'm still tweaking stuff. I'm still getting feedback. So it's still not perfect. But you want to mention here some benefit. You want to tackle limiting beliefs, and this needs to be some bold promise that you are giving to your ideal customer. Once your ideal customer is seeing this, he's saying, oh, for sure I want this. And I'm not going to talk about building like offers. What you want to make sure that you focus on an end result or end desired dream. It should be perceived as fast as possible, and you can also give some time frame, which I didn't do. This is the end result, published like a lot of posts. And this is the time frame, like in one click, it's easy to do and you can get started pretty quickly. What also I have here is I have some social proof. And if you don't have testimonials, I used myself as a testimonial. I honestly don't know how much it affects, but I am a testimonial because I'm using this product. So you can use this tactic if you want. And also this testimonial is someone that I worked with in the past to grow their brand. And there is a full video that we did that I helped them grow the brand, getting customer. This demo, I added it only like a few days ago, and it's not really showing a lot, but it's something. And then we also have this scarcity because the product is now not ready. As you could see, like it's pretty buggy. I don't know how many I can take. I can only take like 10 qualified people. I already have like 2-3 that are already qualified that I want to work with them on the tool. The way I do scarcity or whatever it is, it's not really scarcity. It's just like, think about yourself, like what are your limitations right now? My limitation, for example, is that my servers are not scalable. I build code that is not scalable. I want to give each user that is qualified to my criteria, I want to give them customized, personalized approach. I want to DM them. I want to give them calls. I want to talk to them as much as possible. I cannot provide this to 100 users, 200 users, and so on. Think about your limitations and just put it on the landing page. And if we summarize this point, even if I have like FAQs and everything that needed, once you nail your headline, the promise that your ideal customer wants, the other things are just complementing. So of course FAQs are helping you to handle objections before they are coming in. Maybe I'll add this soon. But if your promise on the hero is not strong enough, they will not even scroll down to take a look at the FAQ. I'm doing only a hero section because this page is designed for warm traffic. I'm planning to get people from social media, people that already seen me. So it's not like I'm gonna run ads, get people to this page, maybe run cold emails. Not yet. I'm using this page kind of a business card to give people information about what is the business, give them some context. The next thing I did, as you can see, is I did like the sign up with Google. First of all, it's easier to code. Second of all, people don't need to put any users and any username, any password and anything. This was an easier integration that I could just get started with these. Maybe in the future I'll do like magic links or whatever it is, but the lowest friction as possible to get someone to get started with my application. Now let's talk about the onboarding. The onboarding is one of the most crucial points in the journey of the customer. So once the user is logged in, there is a 3-step onboarding process. Other than giving the pricing, the usage pricing on the first step that we talked about, not giving free trials and so on, this step is the next important step in terms of converting customers. So the goal of the onboarding is, first of all, gather data about my ideal customer. I want to know who they are, what are their behaviors, what tools they are using, what did they try, and so on. I want to get some context about them. This is the first thing we want to do. And second of all, I want to make sure that they are within my criteria. We talked about that we want to find out the people that have the problem that we are trying to solve, and we want to focus only on them. If we cannot focus only on them, we are wasting our time. So what does it mean? It means that we need to figure out they have the pain, they have the budget, and they need help. They want to solve this, right? Here is just general questions about understanding the goals. What is their current monthly budget in terms of content creation? Again, we want serious people. If someone is serious about content creation, they are already creating, they're already doing things in the space, it means that they are serious. This is the people I want to work with. And then in terms of if people can afford the services, that if someone is responding, yes, here, this budget or maybe more, I know for a fact that this is a person I want to work with. They want to solve the problem, they have the budget, they have the resources, and we can move on. And the rest of the question is about the process, understanding more how they do things, getting some information. You want to be as specific as possible. You see that I have like 3 steps. In the beginning, I had like 5, maybe even 6. And I started adding more stuff. It started being complicated. So I started making it as simple as possible. The more complex it is, the less people will complete this, but the less complicated it is, the less data that you get. So you want to find the balance. I'm still playing with this. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. Don't launch your product without onboarding. Remember when I talked about these curious people? This is the stage where you filter out the noise and you focus only on the right people. My first SaaS that I talked about before, Beardomate, a lot of people came from Twitter. I didn't do this approach. A lot of people came, and I was feeling happy. Oh, a lot of signups, blah, 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 blah. But then I realized they never come back and it was just a waste of time. And finally, in terms of the funnel, you want to have some terms and privacy, and make sure that you include email marketing in your privacy and terms, so you can email the people that are signing up. If we can take a look, I have this over here. Some things that I will do in the future. I'm gonna do a step before this, so I can actually add here some, no commitment or no credit card required. That will also help me get the click and get the sign up. How to get traffic. The money-making question, this funnel is now looking like this. We have V1 here, which is the product. We have our sales funnel, which is the onboarding and everything. And now our job is to fill up this funnel with as many people as possible. How do we do this? So they moved from a stranger on the internet to a sign up to a paid customer. In the beginning of your product, you want to make sure that you are building relevant specific features. So if you know that there is a common problem in your niche, that if you would solve it, or if you would show a demo that it is solved, you want to build this first. Once you do that, you record a demo of it. Okay, and this strategy, you can use it over and over again. And if you want to see in detail, in full, like going deeper onto this strategy, you can watch this video on my channel, my SaaS growth system. I go specifically in detail into this traffic approach, so watch it after we do this video. But essentially, you want to record the demo from zero to the end result that you are providing. So what I noticed is these demos are resonating so much with people, because if I have a problem right now and I see my problem is being solved within seconds with one click, then this promise that we just talked about is not just a promise. I'm not just saying words. Once I say this, they see the video that is backing up my claims. Now they see it in action, and this gives them inspiration to, oh, I can solve my problem right now. And this is what gives it some kind of virality. Make sure that you have a demo of end-to-end results. So if we'll take a look at the demo I did here, I show here how I take a file upload, how I then pick some platforms, and in the end of this, I get content to Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I show here the editor of the tweets. I show that I edit this a little bit, and then I post it. Okay, so end-to-end solution from an idea to posting, how it's happening in 30 seconds. This is how you want to structure your demos. This is time to share it everywhere you can, and this is exactly what I did. So you want to take your demo and you want to post it on relevant social media. And this is an actual example. So I took this post, I wrote it for Twitter, I wrote it for Facebook, I wrote it for some school groups, I wrote it for LinkedIn, I wrote it for some communities, and I posted them everywhere. So this one is a Hebrew version one. And as you can see, we got like 92 comments. And we got all these people commenting, asking for me to send them like a link. And this is exactly one of the demos that I talked about. And by the way, quick hack here. This demo, only the first part was ready. This is built. This last part, this is V0. This is just a proof to show you that you don't really need to build a lot. You just need to have a demo that is shareable, that you can share with your ideal customer, that you're not coming with empty hands, that you have something to show. You want to build fast and you want to provide your users solutions fast. So if you just build a demo with V0, this is great, but you then need to push very hard to start building this product until you make it ready. So I posted this on multiple groups. I posted this on my Twitter, I posted this on Facebook, I posted this on school. And by the way, if you are telling me, oh man, but you have 14K followers. And so first of all, I was not active for months and months on my Twitter profile, and my engagement really suffered. I get it back now, but if we'll take a look at my posts, I get like very low engagement. If we'll take a look, this was my peak 3 years ago. I got like 900 likes, 700 likes, and very crazy engagement I used to have. So if you say that you don't have followers, I don't have too, because on Twitter it didn't really work other than this viral tweet that I showed you. And the goal of this is to try multiple sources where your audience is at. Go to Discord groups, go to school groups. If we go to school right now and we go to discovery, and you're gonna find, like, let's say we are building a sales tool. You're gonna put here a keyword sales. You're gonna have all sorts of groups about sales that you can join. Maybe some of them you can post, maybe not. Maybe you can DM people there. You really need to take a look at the rules of these groups. And you can take a look at the same keyword, take it to Facebook, find it on Facebook. Same keyword, take it to Discord. Same keyword, take it to Twitter. Go to communities and just find here, explore, and just find here relevant communities, the tools that you are building. If your demo is resonating with this audience, then you will get some traction. Okay, then once you're posting this, the call to action is to send you a DM. I didn't add a link here to my thing. What I do is I message the people before, I ask them a few questions, and then I'll give them the link, and I also try to book them on a call, because in early stages I want to get the feedback from the people that are qualified, that are actually needing my help. If I can get them on a call, talk to them, ask them questions, interview them, this is pure gold for me to build the product they are looking for. They get to this funnel we built, they get to the onboarding, some of them sign up, some of them are not signing up, some of them are ghosting me, but then it gives me some signups, okay? So we start getting some traction from all these sources. At some point, I'm gonna remove some channels, the channels that are not giving me anything. I did remove a little bit. For now, I'm gonna focus on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. This is the main channels right now for me. For you, it might be different. Maybe I got like some luck here. There is a group that is giving a lot of engagement, but you can find these groups as well. So once I had some conversations with people that they didn't respond, some of them sign up, some of them didn't respond, I build more features, right? I now have a new demo. I can record a new demo, go back to this list that ghosted me, send them this demo, tell them, hey, by the way, we did some new update and now you can do this and that, benefit. By the way, you can try the tool here, or you can ask some questions like, are you available for a call, and so on, and you use the demo as well. So some people will sign up, but they will not use your tool. Okay, they will sign up, they will be curious, maybe they will not even fill the onboarding, and it happens to me a lot. Like right now I have like around 30 signups, and some of them didn't complete the onboarding, some of them did. So the more down the funnel we go, the less numbers that we get, right? Because there is more steps to do. So what you want to do is you want to go back to the sign up list, take a look at their form, you can qualify them a little bit, and what you would do is you take all the people that look to you serious, that are falling into your criteria. You're gonna send them the demo. You're gonna tell them, hey, by the way, there is new updates 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the roadmap for the next features. You can get started here. And by the way, reply to this email and I'll give you free credits. Once people signed up and you have them on the list, the goal from now is to make them use your tool, get some feedback, get them to use again and again. And here you want to get as much feedback as possible, improve your product. And this is kind of a flywheel because this will give you feedback and some of them also will turn into money. This feedback will help you build relevant features. You do demos, you post them again. And this is the flywheel. You keep filling your funnel. New people are getting inside. You start to understand what type of contents are working. You try different approaches and so on and so on. You improve your product. You get people on a call and you get your customers. The customer that came, I woke up on Friday, I see this email. So I didn't track where the user came from and I started to look, did they came from Twitter, Facebook? I have no idea where this user came from. So I don't know which source worked, which was a big mistake. Every day you want to follow up with leads that are down the funnel because the people that are down here are more likely to convert. They are one step away from using your product, giving you feedback, and maybe signing up to your product. The people above this are one step away from signing up or having a call with you. The people above are one step away from sending you a DM and getting into this thing. So every day you go from the bottom up. So you focus on the top priority first, you follow up, you ask questions, you try to get back the conversation every 2-3 days. This routine is perfect for me because it does take me 2-3 days to add new features, record the demos, and people like to see updates. People like you see that you care, people like to see that you are following up with them, that you are not just, another random person on the internet. So it gives you more credibility and people trust you more because you give them updates. And that's how I got the first customer in 90 days. If you apply this approach, I'm sure you're gonna increase your chances of getting your first paid customer. It takes some iterations, it takes some practice, but if you do this again and again and again, you will get some payments. But the real game with SaaS is to build a great product, retaining your users, and actually making them use. So this is gonna be my focus for the next few weeks. If you wanna see updates before I upload these videos, I share raw insights on my Twitter. I upload this thread every single day with progress, so you can see this first on my Twitter. If you are creating content, you wanna automate your content creation process so you can grow your brand faster and get more customers, you can either send me a message on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or you can sign up to aivideorepurpose.com. And if you are looking to build your AI MVP, startup, or agent, you need some help to start it up or keep growing it and scaling it, I can help you and consult you on how to move this forward, build for you a plan. You can send me a message on Twitter or LinkedIn, or you can go to my consulting company, yomitech.io, and I can give you some guidance. And if you like this video, I'm sure you're gonna like this next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next ones. Bye bye.